Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to know for sure that your desire is manifesting. I am your host, Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back and good morning. From the studios of Be Something Wonderful, here we are in the Dutch Caribbean island of Bonaire. We're going to be here for a few days broadcasting. I have a big video for you today. It's a beautiful day. I do want to give a shout out to the Harbor Village Resort and the crew here. They are amazing. Guys, if you subscribed and you're watching, thank you. Looking forward to hanging out with all of you. Guys, I want to talk about this today because a question came up. One of you said, well, Tom, how does this all square up? Because I've been imagining my specific person. And now I learn from Instagram or some social media medium that he was in town and he never called me, never even sent me a text message. How do I know? What am I supposed to look at? What's the evidence here? Because those contrary conditions are showing there's evidence of non-fulfillment. Well, guys, I want to talk about this today and more. Remember that you, as source, determine the meaning of all appearances, all conditions. They have no meaning. You're a multi-dimensional, infinite, limitless being standing in the center of all possibilities, of all realities, of all images, all thoughts. So you can see or perceive anything. That's what makes you limitless. That's what makes you infinite. But you get to decide your relationship to what you're perceiving. Just because you're perceiving it doesn't mean you're in that reality, that's your choice. Remember, you can see all possibilities. You're at the center of all realities. You get to choose where you're going to dwell. Right? In my Father's house are many mansions, many dwelling places. If it weren't true, I wouldn't have told you that. Remember Jesus in Scripture. I go to prepare a place. Where are you preparing your place? How to know for sure it's done and manifesting? Because you say so. What you say is so. What you say is reality. Physical manifested reality are temporary effects. Those appearances are not evidence of your imagined or preferred reality or experience. You are. You're the evidence. They're not evidence. They're effects. They're changing appearances. You're the evidence. That's why Jesus said, judge not according to the appearance. Because you can't possibly judge appearances. They mean nothing. You're the one that decides. Judging means, when you judge, you mean that they have, hear this, when you judge appearances or judge anything, you're saying there's some condition, some reality that's outside of what I say. So I'm judging it as good or bad or right or wrong or wanted, unwanted. Because it's something outside of me that I have no control. That's what all judgment means. Drop judgment altogether and create reality. Create the versions of the people, places, and things that you want to experience. Right? What does it mean? That contrary condition that sent you into a spiral, right? It means nothing. As Jesus said in The Chosen, right? At the pool of Bethesda, it means nothing. Judge with righteous judgment. You give it all. You give it all reality. Judge with righteous judgment means you create the appearances. You get to decide what they mean. You get to decide what they turn into. Because you're at the center of all of them. Just because you're seeing or perceiving something doesn't mean you're occupying that reality. That's huge. That's important. Just because you're seeing a version of a person or a circumstance that's unwanted doesn't mean that's your choice and that's you. Do you see it? Remember, you're the only reality. We've talked about this. There's only one. Think of it as one light, one beautiful light that's shining through all of these small little pinholes. And then you have these lights at the other side. All these pinholes look separate, but it's one light. You're all of it. So you get to decide your relationship to it. You get to decide what you're going to create. You get to decide your relationship to everything and everyone. This is powerful. So lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. I've heard some of you quote this, and this has been around for years, right? But I want to say, yes, that's true. But it keeps you focused on looking at the evidence out there. So I'm saying forget the lack and forget the evidence. You are the evidence, right? It still implies that evidence is appearing or not appearing. It means something outside or apart from you. Do you see that expression? Lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. Still implies something. Some evidence appearing or not appearing. That means something outside or apart from you. It means nothing. You give it all the meaning. Just because you're seeing and perceiving it doesn't mean, it means nothing other than that with God all things are possible. All appearances are possible. That's all it means. With God, without that I am awareness, all possibilities. You see this, you're at the center. All appearances are possible. Everything is possible. Everything is probable. Everything is improbability, changing and forming and coalescing around you. But you stop and judge it and collapse it into an event, into a reality, into an experience. Do you see it? You get to determine, even if you react or spiral, you stop right there and you can stop at any time and decide, this is not my choice. Do you see it? You are the one who says what is so. You are reality. Your choice, your experience of reality is reality. You're at the center of it. That's important. So try this. I've talked about the CIA manifesting technique, that stealth technique. But what am I really talking about here? Choose. That's the C. Choose. Claim your desired imagined frame. What is it? Of course, it's with that relationship, this person yesterday, with that specific person. But then if that's true, if you've claimed it, then why are you giving any light, any reality to a possibility, a probability, a changing appearance that he may be in town and not contacting you? It's not your choice. It's not your reality. You don't live there anymore, as one of my famous clients said. Conditions are conditions, but I am, as another famous client said, right? Choose it. Claim your desired imaginal frame. And then light it up. What do you want me to do for you? This is Mark 10:51. This is Jesus, the I am awareness, asking Bartimaeus, the blind beggar, what do you want me to do for you? What do you want? Claim it and imagine it. Then imagine it done. In other words, ignite or light up that frame, that chosen frame, through an assumption, through a visual, through a imagined scene, visualization. It doesn't matter. And remember, one of you asked, Tom, you never mentioned the word confidence in your videos, but it seems that's what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about conviction. Confidence can be shaken. Belief can be shaken. Belief can introduce doubt. I'm talking about conviction of awareness. You as I am awareness. I am. I am that reality. I choose this reality with this person. I'm the chooser. I choose. I decide. That's what we're talking about. That's different. Not mere confidence, not mere belief, but awareness and conviction of being. Of being that who you choose to be, who you imagine to be right now. And then assume. That's the A. C, choose, claim, I, imagine, ignite. Assume that all appearances are evidence, no matter how opposite or how contrary they look. That they're evidence of your fulfillment because you are fulfillment. You are the evidence. How long has it been? Forget that question. It doesn't matter. It's all proof and evidence of your desired reality because you say so. When you keep asking those questions, how long it's been so long and when, and that's what keeps you from it. Judge them all as just say the word, as Jesus said, as the centurion said when Jesus was healing the centurion's servant, right? Just say the word, claim it, assume it, choose it, imagine it. This is all yours. The CIA technique, right? This is powerful. Light up that frame, either through an assumption or just persisting in it's done. That's powerful. That's an imaginal act. It's done. It's done. It's perfect. That robotic affirmation, that's an imaginal act. That's an imaginal scene. Light that up. And then assume all appearances must be changing into what you want. Even the appearance of this specific person in town that haven't texted you met. Now you set up a possibility that he can't text you because you said that's the reality. That's real. That he's in town and hasn't texted me. That's not your choice. Just because you see it, it's not your reality. Just say the word. That's how to know what you desire is manifesting because you say so. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for traveling with me. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, and for joining us on Instagram and Twitter, and for just being part of this every day. And the membership channel, right? We have a live stream that we're going to announce in June, at the end of June. Stay tuned. It will be our 6th live event this year. Our 15th live event overall to be broadcast on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. Creators, thank you. Thank you for joining me in this beautiful morning here. And with the waves crashing in Bonaire, we have more coming to you from Bonaire, so stay tuned. This is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude, we'll see you soon.